Tuesday was the final day of high school basketball action on the campus of Wallace State Community College as more teams from the Tennessee Valley look to punch their tickets to Birmingham for the state semifinals. We'll begin in Class 7A. Third-ranked Bob Jones taking on Hillcrest Tuscaloosa. Bob Jones taking the early lead thanks to the play of Jakiah Smith. Check out the pull-up jumper in the lane, and it's good. Bob Jones on top by 13. On the other end, Hillcrest fights to stay in it. Blakely Nixon pushes up court to Riley Smith, and she scores the bucket. She had 17 points on the day to lead her team. But that did not stop the Bob Jones train. Smith on the run to the basket and scores again. Lady Patriots up by 12 at the break. In the second half, Bob Jones continues to pull away. Ella Watts pulls up from mid-range and scores 2 of her 14 points. Then Smith just puts it away with another breakaway layup. She finished the game with a game-high 26 points and was named the tourney MVP. Bob Jones wins the girls 7A Northwest Regional Championship by a score of 63-49. Lady Patriots march on to the state 7A semifinals. Moving down to Class 6A for girls, Demetrius Miller trying to lead Hazel Green back to Birmingham. Today they face Mortimer Jordan. Lady Trojans starting out fast off the initial miss. Madison Eddings grabbing 1 of her 9 rebounds and scoring 2 of her 15 points. Then Danila Butterfield launches 1 from behind the three-point arc, and it's good. Hazel Green began the game on a 16-0 run. Mortimer Jordan tried to cut into that lead as Kaylani Scotland kicks it out to Maddie Macham in the corner for 3, and it is good. But Hazel Green was not fazed. Kristen Johnson scoring 21 points today for the Lady Trojans, and she helped Hazel Green jump out to a 32-8 lead at the half. And for the 12th year in a row, Hazel Green is a regional champ, and they're heading back to the state semifinals. Lady Trojans beating Mortimer Jordan today, 62-35. Moving over to 6A boys, the Lee Generals taking on Coleman in the Bearcats' backyard this afternoon. Generals did not defend the outside shooting of Coleman at all. Emery Bonds left wide open in the near corner for 3, and it is good. Bearcats led by 20 at the break. Second half, Lee putting some points on the board. Eric Foster Jr. driving to the hoop, getting the bucket, and 1. But as we mentioned earlier, the outside shooting from Coleman was lethal as Mike Stanford hits another three-pointer from the corner. Coleman was 13 of 27 from downtown today. They beat Lee for the regional championship by a final score of 80-53. Girls Class 2A Northwest Finals, Lauderdale County taking on Mars Hill. Lady Panthers starting out well. Bell Hill kicks it out to Evan Ann Bowling. She gets the kind rattle and roll from three-point range. Mars Hill led by 17 at the break. But Lauderdale County making a furious comeback in the second half. Molly Wright misses the initial floater in the lane, but she grabs her own rebound and scores on the putback. Then check out the Tigers with the great ball movement right here. Eventually Wright gets the ball and gets the easy look for the easy bucket. Lauderdale County cutting the lead down to 4 points. But down the stretch, Bell Hill, who scored 32 points this evening, was able to lead her team to the state 3A semifinals. Mars Hill beats Lauderdale County by final 71-62. Same matchup on the boys' side, and the result was completely different. The Tigers of Lauderdale County coming out strong. Calvin Watkins goes between his legs, behind his back, blows by 3 defenders en route to a basket for 2 of his 22 points on the evening. More from Lauderdale County. Jaden Sears slicing up that Mars Hill defense and scores the easy layup. Tigers up by 17 at that point. Now, right before the half, Sears does it again. This is not an instant replay. Watch as he does it with ease. Lauderdale County winning the boys 3A Northwest Regional Championship by defeating Mars Hill today 74-43 on Tuesday night. And now wrap up our coverage of the Northwest Regionals on the campus of Wallace State Community College. Congratulations to all our teams who made it to regionals, and a special congrats to the teams who are advancing to Birmingham to play at the BJCC next week. Covering high school basketball in Hanceville, I'm Mo Carter, Fox 54 Sports. Have yourself a great evening, everyone.